Hi, my name is Anna Flores, and today I am going to be doing a Think Aloud. I am going to be reading Is Your Online Privacy a Marriage? Government Requests for Google User Data Jumps. This was written in November 14, 2012, so that was pretty recent, so I guess I'll highlight that. I'm not exactly sure what marriage means, but I kind of have an idea to it, so I guess I'll highlight that.
Written February 28, 2012 by Rosa. So then
words.
The name. This is the name. I'm gonna highlight it on red.
Don't
you can see this is the original article. And it says, have you ever wondered if the government
is your online privacy a marriage? I think this means that they're basically asking you if your online privacy is real or not, like if you actually think it's private. So I guess I'll highlight that. Be careful what searches you enter, which videos you watch, and which photos you share, because they may end up as evidence in a criminal investigation, and that is quite true. You have to be very careful for what you post online because, well, you have no idea who's going to see it. And don't post any inappropriate pictures or videos because you will get a very bad reputation over that. So, yeah. Yesterday, Google released their latest transparency report showing how much information they have supplied or suppressed based on governments and copyright owners' legal demands. So, I am not exactly sure what transparency report is, so color code that. Even that's already in color, so I don't think it really matters, but great, I highlighted it. Anyways. Let's see. As parents, we may monitor younger children's online activity to protect them from dangerous people or sites. It seems our government and everyone else's wants to monitor those same people for different reasons. Yeah, because they want to check for their safety. Yeah. Be careful what searches you enter. Government requests for specific users' data have been keeping Google's team hopping. So, I skipped this. So here, they may end up as evidence in criminal investigation. So, evidence for criminal investigation. And
technically, just monitoring is not done by the
suppressed copyright owners. Legal demands is apparently monitoring younger children's online activity to protect them from dangerous people or sites. It seems our government and everyone else is supposed to monitor those same people. Oh my god, I am failing at this! Government requests for specific users' data have been keeping Google's team hopping. Google reports on those requests biannually. I'm guessing this means twice a year, like 5 means 2 annually, so covering the 6 months ending on June 30 and December 31st of each year. In this most recent report covering the first 6 months of 2012, U.S. government agencies made almost 8,000 requests to see private data on over 16,000 users and accounts. In the most recent full year, July 1, 2011 to June 30, 2012, the U.S. government has okay, I have no idea what that word means, so no, wait. Color it. So, I have no idea what that means. Data on 28,524 Google user accounts. Perhaps Generals David Petraeus and John Allen's account were among them. I wonder if they look in specific accounts, like, they do, for specific users' data. Well, at least I know that mine account on anything will be, yeah, so.
Subcontractors looking for while monitoring social media sites. So I'm gonna highlight this because asking what do you think they're doing?
So
I wonder social media sites. I'm gonna highlight that because it's a question they're asking you. What are you looking for while looking for your stuff? And then the answer, not to do it in light blue. I'll do it in blue. And then the answer says they're looking for mentions of a word or phrase related to government.
So that's my first one.
Department of Homeland Security, Homeland Defense,
Google complied with over 90% of those requests, which were typically demands for data in criminal investigations. Globally, Google received approximately 21,000 such requests in the past 6 months, a 33% increase over the same period the year before, from 31 countries including India, Brazil, France, Germany, and the United Kingdom to name the top 5 after the United States. However, Google isn't the only internet company that has to comply with government subpoenas. Same thing as this word, but I will still color code it. So, wait, what am I? Where'd it go? Oh, here it is. For data, they're just the only major internet company that provides a public report detailing the volume of requests for data, as well as a biannual report on requests by copyright owners and governments to remove information. You won't find reports like this from Yahoo, Amazon, Facebook, or even eBay, although they are all subject to the same regulations. So I am really confused over this whole article, so I guess I'll just have to reread it again. Sorry about that. Government's requests were specific. So they choose specific users, not just anyone, so I guess people like you and I are safe. Data. All this together. Oh well. I've been keeping Google's team hopping. Google reports on these requests biannually, covering the 6 months ending on June 30. So it's from June 30 and December 31st of each year.
Chemical spill, a nuclear bomb, or some other stuff like that, like a virus.
In this most recent report covering the first 6 months of 2012, U.S. government agencies had made almost 8,000 requests to see private data on over 16,000 users and companies' accounts. So they make requests, so I am not exactly, I'm not exactly sure. I thought they did it without permission, which is why Google's team's hopping, or whatever, covering this 6 months, 8,000 requests. I will put that as things not
this
sure.
Is
so I am not sure about the 8,000 requests to see private data. Over 16,000 users and accounts in the most recent full year, July 1, 2011 to June 30, 2012, the U.S. government has subpoenaed data on 28,524 Google user accounts. That is a pretty big number, so I shall highlight that. Accounts. Perhaps Generals David Petraeus and John Allen's account were among them. Generals of what? Like, I don't know who they are, so guess I'll do that.
This is a they published or written.
Like, are they important people? Like, I don't know who they are. So, yeah. Google complied with over 90% of these requests. Complied? I am not exactly sure what it is. I'm guessing that it means that they agreed, but I don't think that would be the case in this situation. So, with over 90% of these requests, which were typically demands for data in criminal investigations, so they demanded it. It wasn't much of a request because they were demanding it. For data in criminal investigations. So I guess they were just trying to look into importing people's accounts to see if there's anything that could, I don't know, affect our country. So yeah. Globally, Google received approximately 21,000 such requests in the past six months, a 33% increase over the same period the year before, from 31 countries, including India, Brazil, France, Germany, and the United States, to name the top 5 after the United States. So, I don't really know this. Google received approximately 1,000 requests in the past 6 months. 33% 33% increase over the same period the year before. 31 countries. So it was a 33% increase over the same period the year before from 31 countries. So that's a lot, including ours. So I'll highlight that. But I'm still not really sure about this paragraph. Still a little confused. Oh well, because I won't highlight anything there. However, Google isn't the only internet company that has to comply with governments for data. They're just the only major internet company that provides a public report detailing the volume of requests for the data, as well as so this means that there are other websites that make agreements with the government to give out data. I'm guessing that's what this sentence means. So I guess I'll highlight that. Google isn't the only internet company for data. They're just the only major internet company that provides a public report detailing the volume of requests for data, as well as a biannual report on requests by copyright owners and governments to remove information. You won't find reports like this from Yahoo, Amazon, Facebook, or even eBay, although they are all subject to the same regulations. So I guess eBay should highlight this. But at the same time, I am not exactly sure what this whole thing means. I kind of know. I have a small idea of. Oh my god. There. So yeah. So Amazon, Facebook, or even eBay, you won't find reports on them. So the only major company that provides a public report detailing the volume of requests for data, as well as I'm not exactly sure what biannual means. I kind of have an idea of what it means, but I would like to have an exact definition of the word. God, I wish I was smarter. Report on requests by copyright owners and governments to remove information. So they're removing information. Report on requests. Leave me alone. The copyright owners and governments to remove information. Well, I'm quite confused over this whole paragraph in general, so I seriously do not know what's going on. So I'll add a note to that part. Right. This whole paragraph, basically, so. I am confused.
Just go ahead and stop where you are.
Confused by this whole paragraph.
So Jesus is not monitoring
Oh my god.
that are involved in it.
This whole paragraph. However, Google isn't the only internet company that has to comply with government's data.
Don't monitor that phase.
So let's buy annual report on request.
Stuff.
So I guess